drugs going?
I never knew. I don't know. I swear to God.
Swear to me!
Nice.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Oh,
We're ready to
let
rock.
me set up my phone in a better spot. Good.
I almost
Nice.
wanted to stand. I like this. You're far away. I kind of like this.
I was thinking about standing.
I feel like you're
I might.
lounging.
Oh yeah, dude. Like we don't have a chair in here yet for our like kind of finished desk, half finished desk.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting there though.
How do you have
We have a saw, so we have a saw, but like, and like I bought these clamps, but it's like it's hard to cut things in this little house.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think I'm gonna buy like a little table or something. Because I want like I don't know, like I keep envisioning like bad kickback,
on your desk.
or like something,
Oh, with
like
the saw.
I'm like yeah, with the saw, like I'm trying to cut something and boom, it like zooms behind me.
Next thing you
know,
know,
I'm,
next thing
like,
you know,
out
the
the
police
window.
are here.
Like, did you hit her? No,
Sir, it was an accident. I was making
Sir.
a desk.
I'm making my home workspace.
Sir, after COVID, the work and home have kind of polymorphed into each other.
I got to break in my taxes for this.
Yeah, I have 30 square feet of office in my home.
What you been up to, dude?
I had a pretty busy day.
Yeah.
I went to the gun show this morning. So that was pretty.
Oh
that was an
wow.
interesting group of people
Where at?
at the convention center.
Oh shit. Okay.
So my brother-in-law had texted me last week about it, and it's one of those things where I know I'm not gonna go buy a gun. Like I feel like I'm pretty set on my weaponry.
Yeah.
But it does like he texted me this morning about going again. I just like seeing the people there.
Oh yeah, like people
There were
watching.
some real interesting folks. I walked in immediately. There's a kid who looks like he kind of looked like Lurch from the Addams Family.
Oh yeah.
Like super like crazy good posture. Like head all the way back, like spine
taut.
in line. However, his eyes were like in front of his like I don't know, they were like 6 inches in front of his face. And there's just like people with like it's a school shooter vibe in the gun show. And then you have like the ultra conservatives, you have like like terrorist hunter driver's license.
Mhm.
And then you turn and there's a guy in like a felt vest and like a hat with a feather and he's like, "Come over here. I have knives made out of volcanic stone." And you're like, "This is the coolest thing of all time."
Damn. And
Yeah,
like,
it was
dude, people come far and wide.
It was packed. It was like so that like candy convention thing we went to, this was like easily 4 times the size of that.
Bro, that candy convention it kind of sucked.
That was a weird
It was
weird
yeah,
gathering.
dude. I thought, well, like they really went. It was called like the sweet and salty, sweet and spicy
Yeah.
thing or something
Sweet
like
and
that.
spicy.
Yeah, they went very deep into the sweet, and there was like no spicy.
There was hardly any spicy. There was like some beef jerky and like
Some
some hot sauce. Other than that, it
Yeah.
was like homemade candies and like
So
baked
many
goods.
homemade candies.
Yeah, that was an interesting. I felt like I felt a little uneasy in that place.
It's a weird spot. It's a very weird spot.
I felt safer surrounded by psychos with knives and guns.
I don't blame you because they know, it's like they have the opportunity, but they won't. You
Yeah,
don't know
they're-
that with the sweet and spicy people.
You never know. There might not be a good guy with a gun at Sweet and Spicy.
Exactly.
There
You
are
want
plenty
the
of-
good guy to have the gun.
There were plenty of good guys waiting for their opportunity to stop a robbery.
Oh yeah, oh, I bet. It's
It
like that
was,
one Always Sunny episode when they go to the gun show.
yes. Dude, I caught some classic, some Middle Eastern salesmanship that I have not seen in a long time. And it's this guy selling knives. And there's this unit of a man there with his unit of a son. And unit in like not the positive way, I guess. Not trying
Oh
to be
yeah.
mean, but they were large Americans. And he's like looking at this knife and he's like, and you'd recommend this? And this guy's like, my friend, if you trust me, and I know you can trust me, you must buy this knife. You must buy this knife, please. I tell you one time, I tell you 6 times, you must buy this knife. and the dude's falling for it. He's like, wow, this must be a really good knife.
God. And you're just watching, you're like, I know your tricks.
I was watching, some guy grabbed me to show me this, like, I wasn't expecting this to go well. This guy grabs me and my brother-in-law, and he's like, have you guys heard of this? It's a new self-defense pistol. It's not technically a gun, so you don't have to get, like, a background check or, like, a license to carry or anything. He hands me
What the
this.
fuck?
It looked kind of like an airsoft gun. It was light like an airsoft gun, but it fired these marbles that were the size of paintballs.
Oh my God.
And there were marbles, and then there were marbles that were hollow that break with pepper spray.
What the fuck?
And he didn't. I wasn't sold. He's like, "Let me show you guys a video." And I'm immediately ready to walk away. Be like, "Nah, it's all right, dude. I don't need to sit here and watch the whole video." He pulls this video up. It's just like YouTube, and it has like the Fail Army music in the background.
Oh no.
And it's this dude. This guy was a legit unit. This Viking dude with like his hands over his dick. And he's just slowly walking across a field with his shirt off. And you just see somebody come into frame with this marble pistol and go, stop, and shoot him in the stomach.
Oh my God.
And this dude dropped so hard. He's like, immediately.
It's a marble. Yeah, dude. Like, oh my God.
It
I can't.
crushed him. Oh,
A marble?
Finn, I got to tell you the craziest fucking story that has happened to me in so long.
What?
I woke up. This was Friday morning. So I wake up. Emily wasn't home. She was traveling. So I'm just alone in the house. And I get downstairs. I'm like, I pack my lunch. I make my coffee. I'm like just chilling in the kitchen. I start putting my boots on. And I'm like about to head out the door. All right. Sorry. I'll back up a little bit. So I got everything ready. It's like 5 a.m. I'm putting my boots on. And my cat comes flying in. And Biggie's like freaked out. And she comes like skidding into the kitchen. So, and then she like, her eyes are huge. She's looking at me like she didn't think I was going to be there. So I think I scared her. I'm like, oh, she came running into the living room or into the kitchen on like some hyper shit. And I scared her. So I'm like making fun of her. I'm like, Biggie, what the heck, dude? Like, what are you freaked out? What's going on? And then I look where she's looking. On my kitchen cabinets, there is a bat. And I'm like, holy shit. This bat,
like perched upside down?
Yeah, just grabbed onto the wood, like in between two of the cabinets, and is just chilling there. And I'm like, fuck, this is my worst nightmare. Like, this is not anything I want to be dealing with. So I take Biggie, I throw her out of the kitchen, I close the kitchen doors, so now it's just me and the bat stuck in the kitchen. And I'm like deducing the situation. I'm like, all right, I have to kill this bat. There's nothing else that can happen here. I can't leave the house with this bat alive. I'm not going to be able to catch this fucking bat. I have to kill it. So now I'm half like walking around the kitchen, like keeping an eye on it. I'm like, what am I going to, like, I have nothing in this house right now to even attempt to catch this bat. I'm like, I have a Walmart bag with like food in it. I'm like, I guess I could start like taking the food out of it and try to like get it in the bag. I'm like, I'm going to get fucking bit by this thing if I get this in the bag. As I'm thinking this, the thing starts fucking flying. And it's like silently flying around, and it's flying right at me. And I'm like, no! And I'm like, ah! I'm now on the ground, dude, I'm now on my hands and knees, like covering my head. It kept flying right at me, and I'm telling you, when this thing was like fully like wings out, like because the size of it is like a mouse, you know what I mean? But when it had its wings out, its wings were like both my hands. Like if you're doing like when you make a bird for like a puppet or like a shadow show, whatever.
Yeah.
That's how big this fucking thing was. It was like,
Oh my God.
it was like a foot across almost. I'm literally, it kept flying at me, and I'm going like, stop, please. My windows are all open. I know like my neighbors' windows are open. I'm like, they're gonna think I'm getting fucking murdered. So I run out of the house now. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I'm like, I feel like I'm dying. I go out to the garage, and I'm now in the garage, and I'm looking. I'm like, all right, so I have rakes. I have like, I don't know what else. I have like rakes and shovels. Like I have a snow shovel. Like, can I beat this thing with a fucking snow shovel? And I see my lacrosse stick, and I'm like, yes, that is what I need. I'm gonna spoon this thing. I'm gonna literally. I was like, what am I accurate enough with that I can swing fast enough to kill it, that I can aim while this thing's in the air? Because it's a big enough target. I'm confident that like if I get one shot at this thing, I can take it out with the lacrosse stick. So I go back inside, and I'm like looking around for the bat. I can't find it. And you know, like, dude, I'm back in, like, I'm like very quiet. I'm like creeping, and I'm like low. I'm like fully crouched. I was so calm, dude. I was fully sealed up. I can't find this fucking bat anywhere. And I'm like, so now I'm like in the laundry room, like moving curtains. I'm like, this thing is going to fly out at me, and I'm going to shit my pants, or this thing's going to bite me. I'm going to have to go to the fucking hospital. Meanwhile, I'm now like late for work, and I have all this scaffolding in my truck that we needed to use at work. So I'm like, fuck, now my dad's going to be mad at me. I'm like, this is the worst morning ever. Eventually, I hear it like squeaking. So now I'm back in the kitchen. I'm down on one knee. I'm pretty much holding the stick like a rifle, and I have my eyes closed, and I'm listening. Now I am the bat. I have become the
Turn
bat
on your echolocation.
I seriously was like, where is this thing? And I open my eyes. I can't find it. I look, and underneath my heaters, my like baseboard heaters, I saw its little fucking claw sticking out.
Oh.
So now I have to redo my whole strategy, because now this fucking bat is crawling on the ground underneath my heaters, which means I can't kill it with the lacrosse stick. And I can't stick my fucking fingers under there and like pull it out. So I had to think quickly because it started moving. I ran over to the knives, and I got the biggest knife, the butcher knife, and I essentially power slid over to the heaters, and I just started stabbing it with the butcher knife underneath the heaters. And then it's like wee, wee, like it was started geeking. I stabbed it a couple times. I pulled it out. So now it's like laying there like kind of alive, and I just onion chopped it.
Oh my God.
I gave it an onion chop, and then I planted it into the ground with the knife.
Oh my God.
And I took a picture of it. I'm going to send it to you.
Oh my God. You like warrior fucking... So like a warrior's
executed
death.
this thing. It was... And then I had to sit there and like think about my entire life. Are you still there? Oh yeah, you're still there.
Yep.
Yeah, I had to like sit down, and then I'm sitting down, and I'm like getting a hold of myself, and like now the panic is setting in, and I'm like, maybe there's more than one.
Oh my gosh.
So now I'm like walking around my kitchen again. I start looking at the bat. I'm like, is that the same bat? Am I sure that's the same bat? Where the fuck did this bat get in my house? So I've taken a bunch of precautions the last couple of days, and I've like resealed up everything in my house. But dude, that was the worst morning I think I've had in my entire life.
Yeah, dude, that sucks.
It was so scary. I think I have like legitimate some sort of traumatic stress.
Some bat fear.
It's freaking me out. Dude, I'll be like walking around my house and be like, ooh, ooh. I'm like turning corners and waiting for this. It kept flying right at me. And the only way I could get it to turn away was with sound. So I'm like, no, like screw. I was screaming
one with the bat.
for my life. I've never screamed. I didn't know I could make sounds I was making. And it. The most shameful thing is that when you see it in the picture next to the knife, it looks very small, but it's a very large knife. So you have to bear that in mind when looking at the picture.
I just got it. Hold on.
It's a little
Oh my
freaky
gosh.
thing, dude. Wait till you see the teeth on that thing.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
This was my. For the people listening, there's a pool of blood underneath the bat.
It looks like almost coming out of the bat's ass a little bit.
It has a tail. Oh yeah, well I think that's because I let it sit there for a little bit after I onion chopped it, and then I took the knife and I pulled it towards me, and then gave it a planting.
Yeah, dude. Like, what's on top of the wings?
Those are little claws.
Oh shit.
That's how it hangs on shit.
No, like on the top towards its head.
Towards its head?
Yeah.
Its ears?
No, like there's on the like claws, there's something on the top, like closer like to their ears. No, yeah, like closer to their ears, like but on the wings themselves. There's like two little things.
I think those are its little. It's got like little like hooks, like a little hook claw.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I see the claws on the bottom, like near its feet.
Yeah, no, I think we should at the very top. I think that's a little claw, so it can like perch on things, like a talon.
Damn,
dude,
yeah, those things are weird.
Oh my god, dude, look at the teeth on that thing.
The teeth, yeah, little teeth sticking out.
They're frightening. It has the.
It looks
teeth
like my dog.
Yeah, it's got teeth like a dog.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. And then, of course, Emily's mad at me. I didn't tell her all day. And then, like, towards the end of the day, I'm like, hey, by the way, like, here's this whole story of me killing this bat. And she's immediately like, well, didn't you check on Biggie? And I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, who knows how long it was in the house? Who knows how long the cat was, like, fucking with it? I was like, you know, I tried. I, like, went upstairs and, like, tried to find her to be like, hey, like, look what I did. I'm actually the hero. It's okay to come out. She would not come near me. And I was like, all right, well, I have to go.
Like, sorry.
I was like, all right, I couldn't spend another hour tracking down a cat just to like give it a pat down. My thought process is if my cat had got a hold of the bat, she would have killed it.
If the bat attacked the cat, like I think you would have heard or like knew.
I probably would have heard my cat freak out.
Probably, yeah. And like you saw her like kind of freak out, you know, and like that's why you saw it too.
Well, here's what gets me. So there's two possibilities. Either I'm sitting there putting my boots on and this thing flew in out of the darkness into my kitchen and like perched itself and she came in chasing it, which freaks me out because that thing could have fucking landed on me. It probably flew right past my fucking head. Or that thing was sitting there the entire time I was walking around my kitchen.
Oh.
I was like making my coffee. I was getting my mug out. And this thing was like 4 feet away from me at head level. And if that thing had just surprise attacked me, I don't know. I don't want to say evil things, but if I had been bitten by that bat, I might have.
Who knows what happened?
I might have taken drastic measures to cleanse myself. I would have taken a bleach bath.
Do they like really bite people though?
I think so. They got the teeth for it. I think it's like any. I think it's like any little critter. Yeah. If I had grabbed this thing, it probably would have bit me. Well, I don't get it. They eat fucking bugs, but they got teeth like a dog. So something's going on there.
Something's not right. Yeah. Something's not adding up.
Yeah. What the heck?
Damn bats.
I think that they're coming through the old chimney in the old part of the house. So I gotta go.
It could be.
I'm gonna
close it up.
I don't know if this is a word we can say on YouTube, but I'm gonna genocide these bats.
You're baticide.
I'm gonna fuck them up. Never again will a bat enter my home.
They're not gonna know what hit them. You're gonna invade
They're
Poland.
really not. Wait till I get up on that roof, lock them in, and drop in. I don't know, something bad that's smoking and
I'm
suffocating.
sure there's like some gas you can spray.
That's what I'm thinking. There's a little door I can get for it that I'm going to get that lets the bats fly out of my chimney if they're in there, but it won't let them back in. So I got to put something. I bought this frequency thing for my basement now that I plugged into the wall that I guess plays like a ultra high frequency that bothers them.
Mm.
And it says that it'll take a couple days, but if there's any still in there, it'll clear them out. So I'm giving that a couple days. Then yeah, I'm going to get up on the roof and do something. Put some sort of cap on my chimney.
That frequency thing might be good for my place too, because like sometimes we have like squirrels in our walls.
Oh yeah, it'll work for sure.
Yeah, 'cause you can hear them like scratching around, and like her like thing to deal with them is that she like gets a broom and then just like hits like the spot that they're at, and
Got a
like
cat
it
in
does.
the wall?
Yeah, pretty much. They like scurry.
Yeah, they
But
don't
yeah,
like
dude,
when
like
you tap them.
I like so they don't bother like I don't hear them at all. Like they don't like pop up in my walls now. But every time I go outside, I hear them, and it's the same sound that I would hear. So like they're in like some sort of like maybe like the outer wall
Yeah,
or something. I don't know. But yeah,
they're
they're
in the
out there.
insulation.
Oh yeah. But I think they're more on like the third floor, which makes sense.
Okay. They're
But
in your. So are you on the second floor?
yeah.
All right, so they're in your ceiling.
Yeah. Yep.
is
That's
what
where we
that
hear it.
means. That's where they
Yep.
are.
Yep.
You should kill those.
But
fucking
like
things.
we don't hear them though. That's a weird thing. I hear them outside. Not anymore though.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
it's
odd.
not as cold too. But like during the winter, like you could hear them because like they're trying to get warm.
Dude, that's my
Um.
fear with the bats is that they were dormant during the winter and chilled and had fucking
Yeah.
babies, and now it's summertime
Oh.
and they're active.
What if you killed the queen?
I hope I kill the queen. I hope I
Oh
go outside
wait,
and
Jack,
I
my
can
phone has
control the
died.
bats now.
Oh.
Sure, I was saying, I hope that I can go outside now and direct the bats like a
You're Batman.
like yes, I am the true Batman.
Dude,
Yeah, I definitely get it now. Why you would, go insane and beat up criminals.
become a little bat person.
Become a bat person.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't
You,
want to go live in a cave full of bats
what if
just
you
to be
become
edgy.
like the lady from Home Alone 2, but just with bats instead of
Oh, the pigeon
pigeon?
lady?
Yeah, instead of pigeons, you're just a little Batman.
What if I do it like falconry and I give them like little helmets that cover their already blind eyes and I have them on leashes?
That could be cool. Have little attack bats.
Do you think that bats would fly during the day if they had sunglasses?
I think they would, or blinders on or something. They couldn't
Yeah, if I
tell.
got them some nice horse blinders.
I don't know. Like bats, like like I've seen bats in the day, but they just like don't prefer it. Maybe.
They probably have rabies if you see them during the day.
Oh shit. Yeah, I saw one under like my grandma's like deck when I was a kid. It flew like right over my head. I was like freaked out.
Oh, it's so spooky.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely is spooky. I definitely know what you mean.
I killed one. I killed one in college one time. It was in our living room on the wall, and I shot it with a blow dart gun.
Oh shit. Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty sick.
Yeah,
And I thought I
that's like
hit
insane
it with a
accuracy.
headshot. I thought I hit it with a headshot, and I shot its ass because I wasn't considering the upside down portion of this. Because I hit it and I was like, "Ooh, perfect!" And it was squealing. I mean, me and my roommate were like, How's that thing survived that?" We get closer, we're like, "Oh no,
You Forrest Gumped it.
I gumped it."
You gumped it.
How about you, buddy? How's your week been?
I was just gonna say, yeah. Not much. I mean, one of the Phillies game last night. but it was like
Did
it
they
was
win?
raining. Yeah, dude, they fucking killed him. It was like
Oh yeah,
13 to like 4.
I forgot it was raining yesterday.
Yeah, dude, it rain delayed to start, and like I always think I'm gonna be fine every single time. I'm like, oh nah, like jeans, long sleeve, and a
Yep,
sweatshirt. It's just drizzling. I should
I'll
be
be
fine.
cool.
Nope. Every single time, I'm like, should have brought a
3
fucking
hours
poncho,
later,
dude.
you're just
My
soaked through your clothes.
oh yeah, bought bought a poncho, bought a $10 poncho. Hello,
Completely worth it.
hello. You can come in. Oh, she knocked.
Are you being robbed?
I might be. Maybe I could be. I don't know what's on. I don't know what's on the other side of this door. Maybe because I was talking about the poncho.
It's
She knocked on the door.
this is Schrodinger's door.
um, but yeah, dude. Yeah, it was rough. Um, yeah, sports events when it's bad weather just not fun sometimes.
No.
Um, but poncho helped. At some point, I was keeping my hands over my legs so they would just so the rain would stop hitting my legs.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, that exact rain pose of I'll keep my thighs dry.
Yeah. And then when I
I'll
had the
use my
poncho
back
on,
to guard my body.
like the poncho, like it would pool like near my thighs a little bit, and like that's where my
Mm-hmm.
hands were. It's like like I just have like warm, wet, like close to my body. I'm like,
Oh,
this sucks.
and
um,
were you already wet when you got the poncho?
yeah,
Brutal.
I was gonna buy. Well, I made a judgment call. I was like, should I buy this sweatshirt or this poncho? And then I found out that the kids sweatshirt was $70. I'm like, all right,
Oh man.
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, dude. Like whenever there's something that like I think about buying and I don't buy, I like that money that I would have spent on it
Mm-hmm.
is like free money.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, like this Monopoly
You're
money.
like, well, I can't just not buy something now.
Yeah, like it's like that. That wasn't worth that money, but something's worth that money.
Something's worth that money. An item of same or lesser value.
Yeah, exactly. Um,
Why shouldn't I have it? I deserve it.
um, yeah, dude. Hit like a $30 Uber back home like 3 a.m. and I was so
Oh, you
shocked.
Ubered home.
Yeah. Well, because I went to like their crib, like right after. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, dude, I was like
It's
the
actually a pretty reasonable Uber.
not bad, not bad. Yeah, dude, I was shocked because like during the day, like now, like if I was gonna try to go over there, it would have been like
Oh, hell
40
yeah, dude.
bucks. So I was like, I'll save that
Yeah, it's a
shit.
big Uber.
Um,
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
do you prefer Ubers if they talk to you or not talk to you?
I think it depends where I'm going and like if I'm going home or if I'm going to the place.
Mm.
Because I'll chat with an Uber. Especially, I don't know what this, like psychologically this is. If my Uber is like a foreign person or they have an accent,
Mhm.
I'm in that conversation.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna ask them questions. Like, how long have you been here? Do you love it?
While they're on the phone, in like some like WhatsApp voice message with like 50 people.
Yes. Yes, exactly.
It's always so weird, dude, because like they talk like a little bit, and then like, oh shit, they talking to me, and then like you slowly got to
when they
figure
do the
out.
switch.
Yeah. Oh, I can't do
I
that.
feel like I'm a bit of an accent master, dude. I can pretty much understand what somebody's saying. If they're speaking English, even if it's like pretty broken. I feel like I've always been pretty good at like being able to piece it together and respond. actually like better than I can when some people say like normal things to me, and you're like, haha, yeah, and they're like, no, that was a question. And you're like, oh, I have no idea what you just said.
So like, are we counting like so like last night some dude who's like from around here like for sure like he's like oh and I'm like I don't know what the fuck you're saying.
Yeah, that's way tougher.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they're speaking just plain English and they just can't speak, that's so much harder than like an Iranian guy trying his best.
Oh yeah, because like sometimes they say like they're piecing it together, so they're trying. So it's like
Yeah.
you can like get it, right?
They're hitting you with the bare bones.
Yeah, yeah. But like when it's like some dude outside of the live casino on a
Yes.
Saturday in Philly, he's like, "Oh, me and my girl." Like, I got me and my
You're
girl.
like, for sure. No doubt. No doubt.
Dude, like he said something to me, and like something about like his girl. He's like, I gave her money, but like she didn't have it, and I was like, oh, dude, like that sucks.
Hell yeah, dude.
But like I said, like that sucks. But like he kept looking at me like, not like that doesn't suck. And like he's like,
Oh, no.
he's like, yeah, oh yeah, dude, like, but like I'll do that for her like any day because like I love her, like like that's my girl. I'm like, oh okay, oh yeah, dude, yeah. I'm like, okay, so that didn't suck, okay. Like I'm trying to like piece it
I
together.
love it. This dude started hitting you with that. He's like, yeah, man, I've been giving money to my girl. You're like, wow, that sucks. He's like, no, not what I was trying to say.
Bro, I've noticed something too that this dude did, and I've noticed people take advantage of me sometimes, and they ask for a cigarette. Then I give them a cig, and then I see them put a cig into a cig box.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, you motherfucker,
Yes.
like, bro.
You didn't need a cig.
He's like, oh, yeah, it's like you just wanted an extra cig from me,
That's that's acceptable. I'd say there are situations where it's acceptable to have an extra cig, but you almost have to. You got to know the guy.
Yeah.
2, the night can't be like towards the end.
No.
And you got to announce it. You got to be like, yo, dude, can I get 2? Like, so I have one for the road.
Do you ever like the like hey like like the cig for $1 trick? Not trick, but like you ask them, and almost every time they're like, just take it. I want $1.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever offered the $1 unless I was. You start offering people $1 for a cig, you got to be hammered to pull that off.
I don't know if hammer, but definitely a few beers down at Jake's, and the lady next to me is smoking a cig. I'm like, excuse me.
I don't know if I've ever accepted $1, which that might be on me because I've had people come up and be like, "Yo, can I give you $1 for a cig?" And you're like, "Bro, just take one." And then next thing you know, like 2 of his buddies walk over, they're like, "Oh, can we have one too?"
Yeah,
like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Maybe I should have taken the $1.
That like tag along fucking. Oh shit, like like could I have one too? I don't like it, man. I don't.
I'll give a homeless guy a smoke, but I don't like when you give the homeless guy a smoke and then he stands there and smokes with you and talks.
Oh yeah. It's like, oh yeah,
actually,
dude, I'm
I shouldn't
sorry.
say I don't like that. I think I do like that. I'll talk to a homeless guy if I'm like smoking, if I'm just like chilling, if I'm sitting there outside the bar, homeless guy walks up, give him a smoke, do a little small talk. But I don't want you to, don't ask me for money. Don't like make this now like a whole thing. We're just standing here smoking. And then when the cigarettes are done, get on your way.
Yeah.
Like just because I'm continuing to stand out here, don't stand with me.
Bro, yeah, dude, like sometimes people just linger, Dude, like
Yeah, you almost got to turn on me like, all right, later.
Yeah, dude, sometimes you gotta be like, all right, we're leaving. There's a situation when I was in Denmark. We were just like, I think we were outside of a bar and just like deciding like where we wanted to go. And some dude walks up with a wild accent. He was like, oh yeah. Because like we're like smoking cigs like right outside this bar, and this dude walks up. He's like, "Where are you from?" Right. We're from,
Oh
uh,
man.
you know, like he's like trying to guess like where we're from. He guesses Colorado
Hmm.
and some shit. Finally we get to the root, and then he says, "Are you going to throw that out?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude." He's like, "See, like this country's so beautiful because like it's like there's no litter, so just like
Hmm.
don't litter." And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, like we're not gonna litter." Um, Finally we figure out where he's from. He's from South America. Just this like white dude from South America did not sound like Elon Musk, so threw me for a loop.
Oh, he's from South Africa.
Yeah, did I say South America?
Yeah.
Yeah, damn it, South Africa.
Dude, people from
Um,
South Africa is one of the wildest accents.
yeah, dude, because like it sounds like like four different accents, like thrown in one.
Also, those people suck.
Dude, this dude sucked, bro. He
Yeah.
he said, we get to like like he keeps talking, and then I'm like, all right, I don't want this dude just to follow us around because
Yeah, I'm done with you, bro.
it's me and two girls. I feel like this dude feels like he can just join. I'm like
Absolutely. He's
I'm
like,
like
I'll round this group out.
yeah. I'm like, bro, like, eventually he starts saying, he's like, I think every single person that litters, like, how we solve the problem is that we kill all of them. We kill every person that litters. And we're like,
Word.
bro, no, no. And then I like jokingly, I'm like, oh yeah, dude, yeah, like the final solution. He's like, exactly. It's like, no, no, bro, like
Yeah.
was not serious.
This South that
Um,
he's like, I'll demonstrate value. I'll show these girls how much I care about the environment.
dude, like I don't know. I don't know if he was being serious or not. I feel like he was,
He
because
had to be on something. That's like a coke
probably,
thought to be like,
probably.
I'll tell you what we should do. We should fucking kill everyone that litters. That's how you do it. It's like, for sure,
Definitely
dude,
is.
for sure.
Yeah, dude. I just had to be like, all right, dude, we're going to this bar. Bye.
Yeah. See you later.
Yeah. Because yeah, people really like to like, especially like when you're going out. Like people, like especially if they're like in smaller groups or something, or maybe solo, like love to
Hmm.
just latch on. Be like, oh yeah,
Oh,
like I'm
when a
like hanging out with
solo
you
guy
guys now.
latches on,
Oh my god.
it's one of the most uncomfortable things to be like, hey, guy, like you're not part of this group.
Especially when you're in like a bigger group with like guys and girls,
Yeah.
like a bunch of people going out to the bars, and then like this dude's like, okay, like I like see what's going on here. I'm gonna join this.
Do you remember? I think it was one of the last times I was at Jake's. We had a whole group there, and this guy came out of nowhere, and like I think he gave a couple of us like the rest of his pitcher, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm heading out. I'm heading out." We're like, "Oh, dude, you're the man. Appreciate it." But then he sat down and got another pitcher, and then he started saying that he had just graduated and he was coming off of like a 3 or 4 day bender of ketamine.
Oh yeah, because he was starting at like a Fortune 500 company. He said,
Yes,
yeah,
something. He was some sort of weird bullshitter, but he's like, yeah, man, I just graduated and I got hired. Like, I'm about to be making easy 200,000, dude. I'm about to be making all this money. So, like, I had to get it all out of my system. So I've been in the K hole since Thursday.
bro. I
And
forget
he just
what
hung
happened.
out for like 2 hours.
Yeah, dude. I vaguely remember, but like, did he just eventually just leave?
I think we dipped on him. I think he like went to the bathroom or something. But I ended up sitting next to this dude, and he just was going on about like, first of all, it was all like money, and he was like, "Yeah, man, like it's not." I think his dad worked in like pharmaceuticals, and he's like,
Hmm.
"Yeah, but like I kind of did my own thing. Like, yeah, like I know these guys through my dad, but like it doesn't matter." And I was like, "Bro, you are." And he's the whole time he's like, "I'm also on mushrooms right now." We're like,
The fuck?
"Sick, brother. Where are your friends?"
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Dude,
This
it's
guy had a
crazy.
spiritual awakening.
It's all like people like dudes like that. Like I've encountered a lot of dudes like that who are just rolling solo and they're
Hmm.
talking about money and like
Yes,
business ideas.
they're
It's like,
looking for venture capitalists.
yeah, yeah, they really are. Um,
That's it's always such a strange thing. I don't like drinking and talking about money. Period. It just
no,
doesn't. It's a whole different like vibration that's going on of like, all right, unless it's like you and like the close group, and it is like a funny thing. Like, dude, we could make this idea. We could do this shit. That's fun. But when someone's sitting there like, well, you see, right now I'm the fifth chair, but in about 2 years I'm going to be the VP. It's like sick.
cool.
Got it. Yeah, very cool.
There's a guy at C31 like a while ago. And well, like I just heard about this like the next day. Because like maybe I was there. I'm not sure. But do you remember like one night there was a guy who apparently wanted to start like a dance club that plays explicitly like Brazilian dance music or something?
Bro, that might have been me.
Right.
No, that was not me. That was not me. No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's like some yeah, dude. Like I just like woke up the next day and Rob's sitting there and he's like, "Oh yeah, some guy like kept talking about how he wanted to start this dance club in Philly playing strictly Brazilian music." I'm like, yeah, dude, that's gonna really pop
That
off.
that totally checks out. That's like if you had a bingo card for C31,
Hmm.
a business idea that involves alcohol or some in any way was going to be thrown out at some point.
Dude, weird shit happened there, dude. I like walked down the like I live there, so I just walked downstairs and like we have people over. Some dude just hands me a card. He was like, "Yo, if you ever need body detailing, hit me up." I'm like, what? Why, bro?
There
Like,
was the
where'd you come from?
one
Who
night
are you?
one night we were sitting there and we were playing Ninja Storm 4, and somebody came and sat down and was like, "I'm the best at this game. Nobody can beat me at this game." And this was like I'd been playing. We were playing so much of this
Oh
game.
yeah.
I was like, "I will beat you." And he's like, "Oh yeah, yeah. Put 50 on it. Put 50 on it." I was like, "Okay, I'll put. Sounds good." And I remember sitting there and being like, "I don't have $50. I don't have $50. I have to win this game."
Oh my god.
And I ended up winning, and then he had, I think what was it, something was going on. I had to make change with his money, which I was very skeptical of. I was like, no, I know this game. What, I give you 20, you give me 10, and you're like, no, but now you have 50. I'm like, no, that's not how it works. You just made $10. So like it all got figured out. I won my 50, and then he walks away, and I turned to like Rob or somebody, and I was like, I've never seen that guy. Who is that? And they're like, oh, that's so and so. He just got out of jail. You know who I'm talking about?
I think, yeah. I think it's funny because I got like three different names like that it could be.
Well, and then I'm sitting there and I'm like, shit, this guy just got out of jail. If I had lost this bet and then been like, sorry, dude, I don't have $50,
Oh shit!
like, what the fuck would have happened?
Wasn't there like
Like,
some other time?
I would have had to ask. I would have had to been asking around for the collection jar.
Oh my god, yeah, dude. Yeah, no, it would definitely would figure it out. um,
Hmm.
there was one time when I feel like there was like someone was playing Naruto and like there were these kids just like staring at the TV, like
I was there.
yeah,
I was playing Naruto, and there were those three kids. They were like freshmen. One of them might have been a fucking senior in high school,
yeah.
and they were all three of them. They had to be on something. They might have been on shrooms or acid or
They were
something.
on shrooms.
Is that what it was? I
Yeah,
remember those kids were geeking out, and they were not. I don't know who brought. I have a good idea who brought them there, but
yeah. We put an end to that.
we had never seen them before or since, and but I just remember they were like not having a good time. We started playing Naruto, and the two dudes perked up hard, And we're like, yes, yes, thank you, thank God. Let's talk about Naruto.
Yeah, dude. Once I found out who kept inviting. Well, okay, so we would tell people, yeah, we're having a party. Like, invite people. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so this dude would just open up his Snap and put on his Snap story, party tonight, hit me up. And I would see this like
Party
hours
tonight.
later.
Anybody's
And
invited.
I'm like, bro, like you can't do this. He's like, oh no, no, dude, like like they're my friends. I get that they're your friends, but some of them are in high school, and we can't have that,
Some
bro.
of them are fucking seniors in high school. We cannot.
Yeah, we literally
No,
like, well, that's not. We can't do that. We can't have that.
no, this cannot, bro. That could have went so badly.
It really could have. Especially one time because during that whole thing, like the cops were at my house.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was scary. They just said, just get all the people out and don't make us come back here. I'm like, yes, sir.
Absolutely.
So yeah, like after that, we like chilled out a little bit. But yeah, dude, that was a weird time. It got to the point where my like roommate later like she started asking like these people like she started carding these people because they looked young, and we're like, you can't, like we're not trying to fucking do that shit.
That's fair. That's more than fair.
Yeah. Be like, hey, like, sorry.
Hey, you got to show me some sort of. I'm not saying you have to be 21, but 19 preferably.
Yeah, 19 might be okay.
Yeah, 19. You're on the cusp. You're on the low end.
Yeah, I don't know. That's always like, it's always weird too, especially like when there's like one or two people that are like in the like that like are kind of like in like a group, and but like they keep coming around, but it's like it's like I'm in college and like this person's like, oh yeah, I just got out of like school. I'm like, high school. Oh my gosh, shit. I don't know. Like it's weird. Like I don't know, bro.
No. It's no. I know exactly. It was like, oh, what are you? Like, I'm a freshman, and you're like, huh? And they're like, well, I'm about to be a freshman.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Hold up.
Yeah, you can't just be saying that.
You can't. Yeah, let's be clear. Who are you?
Yeah, dude.
You need to leave.
You can't be here.
That's when I would start looking around and be like, who wants to go to the bar? Like,
bro,
we've
there were these like later like like past all this stuff again like these like younger kids start coming around like these dudes and this one dude I'll never forget he had like a dab pen, and he was like, yo bro, hit this dab pen. I'm like, okay, hit the pen, and then he had like a special Gatorade. I was like, okay, then take a sip of this. It was like Gatorade, like rain or something like that.
Game.
And just take a sip of the Gatorade.
A dangerous game.
It's just a normal Gatorade, but he's like, yo, like doesn't that taste like so good?
Isn't this crazy?
I'm like, damn, dude, you are young as fuck.
There was a time there, the one time when we were playing music, and somebody kept throwing out like, oh, have you guys heard of like Def Leppard? We're like, yes. And he's like, oh, well, do you guys know like Poison? It's like, yes, brother. We all found out about this music 5 years ago.
Yeah. When we when we went through that phase.
Yes, I was also 18 once. Yes, I know who Quiet Riot is. Yeah, that was no bueno.
No.
Good times had though.
Good times, yeah. Good times. Once we put the bad times to bed.
Once, yes.
Yeah, we're like, yeah.
It took some adjusting.
Definitely took some adjusting, yeah. And then we're like, okay, now we can have a reasonable party with people that we know. No fucking minors.
Yes, please please, no fucking minors at this party. What the fuck?
And why is it so hard to fucking get that? Why is it be like stop? Okay,
When you look around and you're like, nobody here even knows a minor. How the fuck did these kids find their way here?
Exactly, dude. Like there was too many times.
And it wasn't like everybody. It's like there's 20 people, and you look over and there's like a twosome, and you're like, who are these two fucking weirdos?
Wait, who are you? Who invited you?
I go to West, and you're like, huh?
Too many times, bro. Too many times I heard, oh yeah, I go to West. Then you shouldn't be here.
No, you shouldn't fucking be here,
bro. There was a whole time that I looked at the person who was the culprit. I said, dude, I don't know any of these people. He knows, oh, I know all these people. I was like,
there were a couple times.
I was like, there we go. Okay, yep.
Yep, there it is.
There it is.
Some person would come outside and be like, have their like phone open, and be like, "Yo, say so and so's got the best shit." You'd be like, "No, I'm not. Get that fucking camera off me, dude. I'm trying to smoke a cig. I don't want to be on your Snap story person that I don't know."
A lot of weird shit. People being like, "Yo, bro," just like at any given moment, there's like 5 dudes would be like, "Yo, dude, I got the best shit." 2 seats over, I got the best shit. Oh yeah, dude. And like it's all just like just bad. Yeah, dude.
Like, yo, my dealer gets this shit from Harrisburg. Like, wow, word.
They're all like, "Yo, dude, I got that Cali shit." I'm like, "Oh, do you? Okay, yeah, sure."
Like, really, I'm trying to figure out who drank 20 of my Natty Lights.
Yeah. This dude's tell me how good his shit is as he's drinking my beer.
Yeah, the warm beer that I tried to hide and was immediately found.
Oh yeah, dude, I totally forgot. I would hide beer. I started hiding
you would
beer.
Have to.
Yep.
I started getting to your place and like immediately trying to like look around and like hide the shit.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be found at some point. It's gonna be found.
Mm-hmm.
That's what was nice with like the monkeys. At least you could be like, if I have 4 of these monkeys, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
What else happens?
Exactly. Yeah. And like so much of the time though that like like I kept trying to drink like as much as I could during those times so I could stop worrying. Dude, because I just be worrying.
You had enough.
No, dude. Like I'd be worrying about if because a lot of these parties my roommate was home.
Yeah.
And it's like should be like we get a speaker on, and this dude like has like a a theft or I don't know, dude. Like
this guy's trying to succeed.
He's a lawyer. He's a lawyer now.
Oh shit! Well, good for him.
Dude,
there was a night where we got to your place, and you informed us that your roommate had said, "Hey, I don't really give a shit at this point, but please don't let anybody sleep in my bed."
Yep.
And the next morning, I wake up and our buddy is in his bed. So right off the bat, I'm like, all right, well, that rule was broken immediately.
I told him not to, too.
At least it was broken by a mutual friend of everybody.
Yeah.
Like,
he's like, oh, he's
also
like,
knew your roommate.
He said, "Oh no, dude, Blank's Nate. Like we're boys, bro. Like he's not gonna care."
Yeah. Which to be fair, it was decent logic. It's not like we didn't all know each other really well. But the real issue was I tap him and he lifts his head up off the pillow and I just see his entire face is half of his face is covered in blood. Like a Phantom of the Opera mask, like a Zuko scar of blood across his entire face. And I look at the pillow and the pillow is fucked. It's like a French vanilla colored pillow that is just half burgundy. And I'm like, fuck, dude, no, this is going to be so bad. And he goes in, he like tries to scrub it off his face, and it's just like the outline now of the blood's all around his face. I'm waiting downstairs. He comes downstairs like 15 minutes later, like whenever it was. We head out, and as we're driving home, I'm like, "Yo, what did you do with the pillow?" And he's like, "Oh, I didn't do anything to the pillow." I'm like, "Dude, no. At least like throw the pillowcase away. Like
Yeah,
see if it's on the under pillow, dude."
really, dude. Any action would have helped if he did
Our
anything.
boy, our boy Lex Luthor had to be so pissed when he got home.
So we were just chilling downstairs, and it's like like maybe it's three, four of us. Like it's like my like me, my cool roommate, and like two people just chilling. And my uncool roommate comes downstairs and he says, "Listen, like I literally like I just come here to sleep. I like that's it. Like I don't really care at this point that like you guys like party and stuff. But like what the fuck is this?" And he's holding his pillow that's covered in blood.
Bro.
And I'm like, "Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know what the fuck that is. Like, I'm sorry, but I didn't know that happened. So quickly found out that our friend
So bad.
slept in the bed, hit his nose when he was climbing on like the little ladder. Hit his nose, started gushing. I don't know if he didn't feel it or what, but he just went to
He
bed.
definitely felt it.
Ugh. But yeah,
He
dude,
was
he
probably
was
holding the pillow onto his nose to stop the flow.
that was one of the nails in the coffin in our relationship.
Oh my
um
god, for sure.
uh but so I saw him like months later, like after he moved out. Saw him at the bar, and like I talked to him, and like I like apologized to him. I was like, "I'm sorry, like that whole thing was fucked. Um, like I'm sorry, like about how like I was as a roommate. Um, like I don't regret what happened, but um, maybe I could have been a little more, I don't know, mindful. But like I was very mindful, dude. I was like stressing so much
Yeah.
each night. Um, but apologized to him at the bar. And I thought things were good. And then I saw him on campus like next like fall, and like I'm like, "Oh, what's up, dude?" And he does this thing that he did to me when we were roommates, and he looked at me, would make eye contact, and then just look away. No acknowledgement.
That's such a crazy move.
It's crazy. I guess that's his form of confrontation. Like, I'm sure he fucking gets home and tells his girlfriend, "Oh yeah, he looked at me and I just didn't say a word." I'm like, "Yeah, dude,
I
like
didn't
that's
say a
fucking
word.
great. You kept it all inside, fucking pussy."
His girlfriend, who also knows us.
Yeah, right. um, yeah, dude, like it's like it was so weird too. Like when we were roommates, like um, like even like I'd try to be cool. I'd be like, "All right, dude, like I'm going to bed. Good night," and he would just look up at me and like keep doing his work. I'm like, bro, like what the fuck? You can't
Such a
do that.
wild, like, yeah. That's the type of like confrontation stuff that I guess like as you get older, you just kind of get better at dealing with that type of
Mm,
stuff of like addressing palpable tension.
true. Well,
But that's
yeah.
100% like the roommate college level like tension that you start getting. It just never gets addressed.
No. And dude, he wants to be a lawyer too. So,
He could probably school you in this argument.
but all his comfort, like I don't know, it doesn't add up to me. Um, but
No, I don't get it.
do you remember like one of the first nights we had a party? Like we had the speaker set up, and like we were playing music on the TV, and like it was chilling. Um, and then I went to move it to the speaker, and he was like, "I'm
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of liking the TV vibe, like the music from the TV."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "What? Like it sounds so much better from the speaker, like in like."
Yeah.
But that kind of tells you how different people we were, you know. I'm trying to put
Mm-hmm.
music on the speaker. He's like, I like this more low key, um, you know.
That's a it's a tough one for me because I'm a sound goblin in the sense of if I'm like chilling, like no matter how really fucked up I get or like what vibe I'm in, there's a level of volume that things get to that throw me totally off.
Oh yeah.
Where I start being like, we have to turn it down. Like we have to turn this down right now to like some level. And it's always for me, I guess it really was all post college. It was like once I started like renting places and I was like, dude, I just have this like thing. I don't want my neighbors to like, it's not even that I don't like hear or like care that I have people over. Like I'm an adult, but I don't want to bother my neighbors. Yep. Exactly. Like I don't want them like laying in bed and they can like hear my music.
Yeah. Like that's fine in like a college environment. But yeah, dude, like I had the same thing like once I moved, you know, had like older neighbors. And I'm like, no, I'm not trying to play like loud music like that.
And there's nothing more stressful than when someone keeps being like, "Hey, yo, hey, like, turn it up a little. Can you turn it up a little?" It's like, no.
It's like, no, dude, like, this is it.
I don't even like the volume it's currently on. I thought this was a happy medium. I'm definitely not going to turn it back up. Somebody like walks up to the speaker and like hits it like 6 times, and you're like, no. I think it's why I've always liked basement drinking, dude. Because I feel like if I'm underground, if I'm in a basement, I never feel like that. I'm like, all right, there's so much of the sound is being muffled that like even if you go outside to like have a smoke or something and you hear it, you're like, all right, that's very different than like your front door opening and sound like hurling outside.
Basement drinking is nice.
It's by far my favorite.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
In an offhand way. Time is the master, time can be a disaster. Kicking around on a piece of ground in your hometown. Tackle, move it on the dock. Waiting for someone or something to show you the way. Ain't no time to play. Tired of lying in the sunshine, staying home to watch the rain. You are young and life is long, and there is time to kill today. Ain't no time to play. And then one day you find 10 years have got behind you. No one told you when to. Got no one to blame but yourself, because I was the starting. The tick-a-tick-a-tack. Look at the clock. Got to move it on the dot, don't you look back, because the time is the time is the master. And time could be a disaster. Yeah, you know. Got no time to play. The time is the master. And time is the master. Yeah. Cause you can't change the hands of time. And you could never turn back hands of time. Got no time to play. Got to get on the go, we gotta move it right away when I tell us, nobody got no time to delay when I tell us, say, wow! The time is the master. Go tick-a-tick-a-tock. Move it on the dot and don't you look back until you could dash. Serious time, this a terrible time, yeah. Cause some may say, cause this a serious time, yeah. Yeah, you know. Got to know what to do in this time, is not what to say. Got no time to play, got no time to delay when I tell us, say, wow! Tick-a-tick-a-tick-a-tack. Move it on the dot and say you coulda never stop. Got no time to play and say no time to delay. Move it right away and never till you don't want to see, cause this time is the master. Time is the master, time can be a disaster. Yeah, you know. So you gotta move it on the go and do this little link, we'll keep it coming to my doors and look over some more when I tell them I'm sound, it'll be on the come on, some of this video when I go see when I tell them say, wow! You run and you run to catch up with the sun, but it's sinking and racing around to come up behind you again. The sun is the same in a relative way, but you're